Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the Pulse Podcast here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins. We've got some special guests joining us in the studio. We got a packed house tonight. Let me run down the guests here for you. First, you guys are familiar with this guy. Zack Dillon, our Friday night specialist and Saturday extraordinaire on the producing side. And then as we go from right to left, we have defensive line coach Charlie Avila from Heidelberg University, and then another Heidelberg University. This one is coached by Charlie. Tyler Turek, special guest here on the Pulse Podcast here on Monday, September 19th. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Make sure you share the video, like, follow, subscribe on all the platforms. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. Find us, follow us. Make sure you're locked in. All right, we're locked in now, guys.
There we go.
Let's get it. The stage is set. We're watching some Monday Night Football here in studio. And, Tyler, I invited you on because I saw your mom at Madison Street. I seen you guys hanging out, and I put you on the spot, man. I feel bad about it because I was like, you got to come on the podcast with me sometime. He's like, yeah, sure. And then, he was down with it. And then once he found out, he's like, oh, crap, there's cameras. But no, I want to
camera guy.
Yeah, I want to thank you for coming on. Appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
I know you're a busy guy, man. You got a busy schedule. I would just kind of want to take a little bit of time to kind of shoot the shit a little bit. This is our laid back podcast. Monday nights are kind of the laid back. We just kind of it's a different side of us that people don't normally get to see. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So that's why we want to invite you guys in and see what you guys got to offer. I mean, this year you guys are starting out hot. The defense especially. And I think that's why I wanted to have you on because, right now you're the OAC, the Scholar Athlete of the Month?
Yeah.
That's right.
So, there's a little bit of prestige with that as well. That's obviously a reason we wanted to have you on. But I want to talk about this defense, man. You guys are locked in. This defense is firing on all cylinders. How many points you guys giving up already?
10 on the year.
Jeez. That's nuts, man. You guys have played 3 games, giving up 10 points, but you got a tough matchup coming up this Saturday. John Carroll coming up on the horizon. But let's talk a little bit about that ONU game. Now, this is a special game for you guys, right? Yeah. Every year. This is the Bendo Bowl.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So this means something to you guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about that a little bit. I don't know if fans are really familiar about what the Bendo Bowl really means. Tommy always kind of tells the story about, Coach Bendo and the story that the lore of what the Bendo Bowl is all about. But I think some listeners and some watchers out there might not know about it. What is the story behind the Bendo Bowl?
You want me to take that?
Yeah, you know.
All right, so this is actually part of my my responsibilities on a recruiting day. So I guess I'm perfect for it.
I like it.
So Ronnie Benkovic was the offensive line coach at Ohio Northern for Dean Paul. Jason Arbendo was the offensive line coach here for Mike Hallett. Dean and Mike were teammates at Mount Union, so they had a good relationship. Both of our staffs had good relationships here. Unfortunately, in 2005, I believe, Ronnie passed away from genetic heart disease. And also, tragically, 5 years later, Jason was lost to a similar or the same genetic heart disease. And so after that, both coaches came together and decided that the best thing to do moving forward would be to dedicate the game to both of those gentlemen for just everything they gave to the program. I've talked to Coach Jamar Lewis, our wide receivers coach, about that. He was playing running back here at the time when Jason was coaching, and just nothing but phenomenal things to say about him. Coach Jacobson, Coach Donaldson, Coach Lewis, everybody just had awesome things to say about Jason. And I'm sure if you ask people about Ronnie, they'd say the same thing. Outside of football, all I ever heard about them was just phenomenal people. And it's really cool to see that both universities have taken that, and both programs have taken, a tragedy and turned it into a major positive for their family, because they're actually invited to every game, every time we play Ohio Northern, to present the winning school with our trophy plaque. And win or lose, at the end of the day, the game is about remembering them and honoring them.
Yeah, and that's one of the coolest rivalry games. I don't know if you want to call it a rivalry game, because it is a rivalry, but this means a little bit more than a rivalry. This has a special meaning to it. I think that's really cool. I like giving the opportunity to kind of share that story, because I want as many people to know about that as possible.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's a really, really cool story. I'm glad to hear about it because I didn't know that this was here. This being my first season on the staff, I wasn't aware of the tragedy first and foremost, but just the tradition of it going forward, and it's really awesome to be a part of it now.
For sure. So, Tyler, you get to play in the game now, and you've been playing now for what? This is your 4th year, right?
Yep.
Senior now. So, talk about what it means to you playing in the game. Like as a player, is there any kind of special meaning going into this game? Do you guys, get hyped up for this game at all?
Yeah, since it's like a bowl, it's our Bendo Bowl. It's always like cool to get hyped up for it. And then the last 2 years, it's been like come down to the wire both times in the spring season and last fall. Because in the spring season, we won at the end, and then last fall it was I think a throw up to Maceo.
Last year's game was one of the most exciting football games I have ever been a part of.
Yeah, it was.
To watch.
It was.
It was so cool.
It was a blast. But no, so this is your 4th year being a part of this, and this year, it wasn't that close. 37 to 3?
Yeah.
It was a final score.
Yep.
So, talk about the defense. I want to talk about this. First, we'll talk about the defensive line because obviously, Charlie, you're here to talk about that. You got a little bit of experience there. So, first, I want to start with Tyler. You got this OAC Scholar Student of the Month award. What does that mean to you as a student at Heidelberg? Now you're going into your senior year. Obviously, this is game 4 now, but what does that mean to you to be able to have that kind of a distinction?
Just like all the work you put in throughout it validates all the work you put in through all the classes and stuff. Because sometimes, you just feel like you're doing it for nothing, but getting something like that just really validates all the work you put in the classroom and outside of the classroom.
Absolutely. And you do a lot of work, obviously, inside the classroom and on the football field, but you do a lot of work outside the classroom as well. Talk about what you do just in your everyday life. What do you do besides your football role?
So right now I'm student teaching on Mondays at Winford, and then on Fridays I'm over at Columbian in the intervention specialist room. And then, besides that, my classes, I got class every day.
But that's kind of your focus is what you want to go into is kind of like intervention specialist kind of?
Yeah, yep.
That's really cool, man. I think a lot of people kind of get into education as they want to be a teacher, but that's a special role being an intervention specialist. It's got to take somebody with, a unique skill set to be able to tackle that kind of issue. You know what I mean? Like There's a lot of different issues that are thrown at somebody like that. Talk about what kind of a role that is inside of a public school.
I feel it's just like different working with kids with needs. Being around with my brother when I was little and around because he's mentally handicapped. I feel like just really helped me out because it's just like it's a different. You just gotta teach them different.
Yeah, for sure. My wife, my brother-in-law is mentally handicapped as well. He went to School of Opportunity. He knows Skylar very well. Him and Skylar are friends.
Right.
I asked him about him before I came on. I asked him about him yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, Skylar, I remember Skylar." Yeah. So, he's got an infectious personality. A lot of people know him. A lot of people love him, and you do a great job. So I just want to give an opportunity to kind of highlight that because I love that kind of stuff, man. I play in the Celebrity All-Star Game every year. It's my favorite day of the year. It really is. I know you guys pack the gym for all kinds of things at Heidelberg.
Man, it's a crowd.
But that place is, you couldn't fit another person in there.
No,
That's the fullest I've ever seen that gym.
It was awesome. It was my
Crazy.
first time seeing it this year. I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was awesome.
It's a spectacle. I love it. So every year, I love being a part of that event. I just wanted to kind of give a moment to kind of give some thanks and some recognition. But Tyler, let's talk about defense. Defensive line this year has been dominant. Talk about just your mindset going into this year. Did you guys know, you got a lot of people coming back, a lot of skills coming back. You only had, I think, one guy to replace on defense. So you got a lot of familiarity around you. Talk about the confidence that you guys had coming into this year. It's obvious to all of us. We see it on game day, but just talk about you guys going into this year. Did you guys have that confidence level from the start? Was it just there?
I feel like we had the confidence level from the start, and knowing that Cole Bebart, who was a starter, who had had a phenomenal season last year, came back, and because he got injured the first game of the year, he broke his foot. And then Jared Evans, he think Marietta was the third or fourth game, and he tore his knee up. And I knew they were both solid. And so them coming back, and then Ben Roberts was about solid as they come at nose. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got a lot of talent there. You guys have really kind of asserted yourselves early on. You got a tough test coming up here with John Carroll. Is there anything that you see on this scouting report that you kind of maybe are thinking a little bit harder about this week?
Their running back's a stud. Definitely watching him today. He's probably going to be the best running back we played so far, but, I mean, I have confidence that we're going to stop him. I mean, no doubt.
So I do have to talk to you about, we were there covering Seneca East versus Colonel Crawford this past week. All right. And you're a Tiger.
Right.
Got that eye of the tiger, you know, the heart of the tiger, Tiger's blood. Now, they took a tough loss. That was a tough loss. What was the toughest loss you've ever been a part of? High school, college. I mean, what's the toughest loss you've ever been a part of?
I mean, probably my senior year losing to Marion Local.
Yeah, I was there,
Spartan
man.
Stadium.
That was so hard.
That was tough.
That was so tough.
That was rough.
Oh, man.
And we didn't really just lose.
I wasn't a fan of that.
No.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm watching that game. We covered that game when I was with WTTF, and when we covered that game, I said, it doesn't seem fair. They don't seem like a Division VI school. It seemed like they should have been in Division IV or something.
Oh, man.
All the kids they had. I mean, they had 100 kids on the roster.
They were D6?
Gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. There was 100 kids on their roster, but I think all the kids on the roster were all the boys that went to school. Like every boy that goes to school there plays football.
They're all on the team, yeah.
That's how they get around that, you know.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
it's just crazy. I remember that game, and it was, you know, going into that game, I had all the confidence in the world in you guys. And then the more that game unraveled, the more it was like, that's just not fair, man. Like, it just wasn't fair. I don't know. I went to Seneca East. I felt that pain too. So, but anyways, you know, as your season goes on, you got some tough matchups coming up. But what's your mindset going on? Like going into I'd say the last 2/3 of the season now, because I mean you got the first third of the season kind of in your rear view. What's your mindset going into these last 6-7 games?
I mean, I think we can beat anyone. I mean, I don't have any doubt in the world that we can't beat anyone.
Confidence.
So, I mean, mindset would just be going out there and smacking everyone in the mouth.
There you go. That's how you got to do it.
Dude, I don't know who would want to face you guys on defense. Like just looking at it, like you and Blackiston are some of the two scariest dudes I've ever seen. So like lined up against that, and then you like backfield, you got like Easton and you got Tremont. Like it's just a bunch of scary dudes on defense, man.
Yeah, they do a lot of good work, man. They do a lot of good work together.
Yeah, and it's fun to watch because you guys, it's coming from all angles. It's not just the defensive line. Those linebackers get after it. You guys have a secondary that covers the field. Yeah. I mean, just talk, Charlie, your role as the defensive line coach. You know, going into this season, this was your first season in that role, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what was your thought process coming in with all these returning players? It's basically like your table's set for you, right?
Well, yeah, actually, the exciting part for me is that I'm an alum from a conference rival, so I'm very aware of what goes on here at Heidelberg. I hate to say it, but I played at Mount Union. Very proud of that.
A lot of Heidelberg guys did.
I know. Very proud of that. Very happy with what everything I accomplished there with my teammates and as a coach as well. But one of the best parts of leaving Toledo last year was looking for my first full-time opportunity. And the really cool part was that I was put on notice about this job from my former D-line coach at Mount, who has a good relationship with Coach Donaldson and Coach Jacobson, and was like, all I did was get a text from him, and he said, if you don't apply for this job, you're nuts. And so I sent my stuff in, talked to Coach Jacobson, and we had a really good rapport, came to campus, and it was everything I saw when I was a player, and I loved it. Actually, the really cool part was Kalen Humphreys, who was our defensive line coach last year, is at University of Kentucky now. He actually reached out to me and let me know I was going to be inheriting and what these guys were ready to do. And that spoke a lot of volumes about Kalen as not only as a coach, but as a man, because he took a lot of pride in the work that he had put in with the guys, not him boasting himself. Just really, I could tell in his voice he was really sad to leave because of all the work that they had put in. He was very much looking forward to this season. So I knew that was a big responsibility taking over with this group. So I set the tone when I got here. I met with everyone individually. I let them know how I'd be as a coach and what their expectations were, or what my expectations were for them. And I asked them too what their expectations of me would be. And I've just tried to meet all of those while they meet the ones I asked them to do. You know, I learned a lot of great things playing where I played, and one thing that I bring to the field with them is an 11-as-1 mentality on defense. And I mean, you can ask Tyler, I'm yelling that all day long to our entire defense. That's not just for the D-line, it's for everybody out there. If we continue to play that way, I mean, it's going to be everybody making plays every series, and we're going to be 3-and-out more often than not. And the best part is you look at the stat sheet. I mean, more than one guy is getting interceptions. It's a party in the backfield when you're talking about all the sacks we get. So it's really just whoever's the free guy is going to get it. And I think that's the best part watching it.
What is it like having to coach against a team that you have, like against a coaching staff that you played for, against guys that, like, you know, you put your heart and soul into Mount Union for 4 years, whatever it is. Like, what is it like trying to, like, go against them now?
So fortunately for me, so I coached there for 3 years following my playing career. Fortunately for me, the head coach that I worked for is actually who I worked for at the University of Toledo, so he's not there anymore. But the majority of the guys that I worked with are definitely still there. So things that, you know, I can try and take advantage of is share what I remember tendency-wise, what they do, and take what we see on film and apply that. Now, things that I might remember about them, maybe we can try and take advantage of and see how that works in the game. And that's a lot of what you see a lot of what you see in this conference as well, with guys moving to different schools around the league. And so me coming here hopefully gives us an advantage into maybe taking advantage of some of the things that they can leave exposed on the field and we can take advantage of defensively. But the biggest thing there is when it comes to playing a school like Mount is you got to play as mistake-free as you can, because that's what they're going to do. And a game with them is what it essentially boils down to is playing as mistake-free as possible. Execution at the highest level you can, doing it for 4 quarters until that game's over. And at the end of the day, the score could be in your favor. You know, it could not. At the same time, you play 4 quarters of great football, but I think if you play 4 quarters of well-executed football, you got a pretty good shot, you know.
So, Coach, this year you got a lot of experience. Obviously, you guys got a lot of guys coming back, but your job you talked about your job as a recruiter. Now, who are some of the guys you got coming in that you're a little excited about working with as your role evolves with Heidelberg over the next couple of years?
Are you talking about like our young guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about a few guys. Some of our
because
freshmen.
we're not seeing many of the young guys right now. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, and I'll touch on our depth right now before I get into that. Tyler and Bennett Roberts and Jared Evans have all been doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
We are rich at the nose position. I've got 4 guys that have all primetime experience in OAC play, can all produce. They've all put it on film with Ben Roberts, Cole Bebart, Nick McAvoy, and Ndeke Tuma. We call him G. They're all very good players. Now, it's my job to figure out how to get them on the field at the right time. Behind Tyler, we have Nolan Flanagan, who does a very good job for us. We have behind Jared, we have Colin Hubbs, who also is a player who's also doing well and getting better every day, and that's a very good sign to see. We also have guys who are getting with us with behind Zach Blackiston is Andrew Dehart, who's doing a phenomenal job. And then we have our outlier with Isaiah Cameron. He's an inside backer for us, but can do some D-line things very well and rush the passer and do some quick D-line work in the run game. And so he's a guy that can come in and spell guys. So we're pretty deep right now, but there are some young guys coming. So our freshman D-line, Keyshawn Tomlin is the first name I can think of. He's a very good young player for us, doing very well in our JV games. Luke Benitez is another guy. Both guys, South Florida guys, doing very well for us. Ashton Klaus is another guy doing very well for us. They're very quick. They're very good learners. Josiah Brown out of Perrysburg, he's doing a very good job for me. My entire group, I don't want to leave anybody out. Kobe Hooker, Adrian Carrillo, Tanner Melnick, Kane Mears, Joel Rand. Everybody, I hope I didn't leave anybody out, but and then a couple of guys who I'm still waiting for. We actually have a guy who's got hurt but had a very good high school highlight tape, and I'm excited to see what he can do when he comes back. His name's Andre Hart. And then we actually have a international player who joined us as well, who will be taking his first practice tomorrow. His name is Michael Peralta Hua. He is originally from Mexico City. He is by way of, I believe, Orlando, Florida, or Jacksonville, one of those two. Huh. He played high school ball there. Yeah, he speaks fluent English. Luckily for him, I speak fluent Spanish, so he'd be all good no matter what. But no, very excited about the future of my room. And it's not, and I guess I shouldn't have said that. It's not my room, and that's kind of something I passed on to Tyler and these guys when I got here. That our room belongs to them. I just facilitate. Because I believe in complete ownership of the players, and I'm there to hold them accountable. I'm not there to police them. That's my policy with them, and they've taken that in stride with the older guys, and the younger guys are actually picking up on that a lot. The JV games have been a lot of fun to see them grow up and mature and make good, responsible decisions on the field, and I can't wait to see how they get better.
So on game day, Coach, what's your responsibility? Obviously, you got a lot going on during practice week. You have your responsibility, your role during practice week, but on game day, you're not really calling any plays. Are you in charge of more rotational stuff?
Yeah. So my job is to make sure that my guys are fresh, whoever's out there, putting the best guys situationally possible. So like obvious passing situations, putting our best pass rushers out there in our big situations. If we're seeing any like 2 tight ends or 2 backs in the game, getting more D linemen in the game, getting our bigger guys, stronger guys in there, and then facilitating from Coach Jacobson up in the box. I give guys information from him in the back end to our linebackers or to our secondary. It's really, really important that myself as well as Coach Vasic, Coach Joe Vasic, and Coach Donaldson, our head coach, all work together in doing that, because that's all we can do for Coach Jacobson, who's up top being the eye in the sky for the entire defense. And then the other thing, which I love, that's on our that's one of my coaching responsibilities, is have good input. Those were the words I was told, and I love everything about that, because even just saying that, as simply as it sounds, you can get real negative real fast, and you have to remember that no matter what happens, you got to stay positive. You got to keep moving forward in the game.
Absolutely, man. Be where your feet are,
No doubt.
So you are from the Mount Union area. You said you spent some time in Toledo. So coming here, are you familiarizing yourself now with the area schools, like these schools that are not quite the D2, D1 schools in the bigger city areas? These are, not necessarily smaller schools, because you still have Tiffin, Columbia, and D3. Yeah. You still have, Bellevue, Clyde, all these other D3 schools in the area. Bigger schools, but not big schools,
Yeah.
But then you have your D6, your D7 schools in this area, and I'm telling you, man, the atmosphere around those games is so unique and so different. Have you had a chance to take in any Friday night games yet?
So I haven't had a chance to in the local area, mainly because I'm a Michigan recruiter. But when I was in
Hey, that's time well spent. Why would you waste time in Ohio?
No, it's not that.
Exactly. Why would you waste your time in Ohio?
Go Blue. Well, when your job's to be in Michigan, I mean, come on.
No, I've seen Coach D post some pictures from the games he's been to locally, and they look awesome. And speaking of Columbian, shout out Judd Lutz. He's another Mount Union guy.
There you go.
No, I know the atmosphere is really fun. I'm sure the atmosphere at Seneca is awesome. I went to a couple small school games in Northeast Ohio. I went to Mogador High School for a game, and the community is just so. I guess what I can touch on is growing up in Southern California is a little different when it comes to high school football. You get more name brand schools. You get more guys who are like trying to be on TV all the time, and it's a lot bigger than I guess the importance of it is to the town. So coming here and living in the areas that I have in the state, it's been really rewarding and really just fun going to these games and seeing the student section, seeing the youth football kids running around, just seeing all the families together. It's really like the town shuts down and everybody comes to the game. And I only knew that from like the movie Friday Night Lights and the show, but people in Texas think that's down there, but I know Ohio's been playing football a lot longer than them, so they've definitely got a top notch here in this state.
I always try to say Ohio is like Texas North, almost like it's like Texas light.
Yeah,
when it
no,
comes
that's a
to
good
football.
way to that's a good way to put it, man.
They're just so feverish when it comes to football in this area. And I thought I'd kind of throw that out there. I didn't know if you had a chance to check out any games, but man, I tell you, there's nothing like
absolutely.
There's nothing like watching a game between two Division VII rivals on a Friday night when the entire town has left and abandoned, and then you hear Tommy with the, well, who's guarding the water tower? You know, like, because I mean, there's only probably 200 people in the whole town.
Yeah.
And they're all there watching the football game.
As long as I've lived here, those small town quibs and things like that always get to me, because like it's just still like a little surreal to me that I live in this state and have been here as long as I have. And I don't know, I kind of just have these like fan experiences a lot, because I really appreciate the job that I have and the luxury that I have to say I'm a college football coach. And so when it comes to going to places like that, I always do it gratefully and I just love being a part of it.
So you got some OAC experience. What is your favorite vet? Now, obviously, you're going to have some bias because you got the Heidelberg gear on you. But for taking in a Saturday game, what's your favorite venue for?
So unbiasedly, I've actually, if I obviously don't want to use where I played, Tiffin, Ohio is actually my favorite stadium in the conference. And when I was at Mount, I used to say that a lot, and people thought I was weird, but our stadium is gorgeous. I mean, it's just
so unique.
You get, yeah. And so I showed up in 2011, week 8 of my freshman year, and we rolled into town. Sour Wine wasn't there yet. The new stadium wasn't there yet. They had the 2 lifts up with the old bleachers, and I saw 30 couches on the track and lazy boys.
Yeah.
And I heard nothing but frat guys cussing me out and throwing empties at us. And I was like, I looked at my teammates and was like, where are we, man?
That's the old Heidelberg.
Why don't we do that
Tommy,
anymore, man?
Tommy told stories about that. Now, when we were talking about doing this college game day show that we're doing, Tommy says we got to bring a couch.
We got to bring the couches,
bring a couch.
We got to get the couches back, even just for one game. We got to get the couches back.
That's got to be a thing.
You got to talk to Jeff
Come
Garvin
on, Bert.
about that. Man.
We can bring. We're talking about doing a Saturday game day show.
Okay.
And I think that would be so cool to do something like that.
I mean, I've just never seen anything like that before. Nobody in the OAC goes that hard. I played in the OAC. I coached in it for 3 years. Outside of where I played, this place probably has the best game day atmosphere. And then mainly our night game experience it's bar none. I mean, the trees consume all the light. They keep it all in the stadium. I mean, you really don't feel like, honestly, you feel like you're in some like northwest part of the country in like Oregon or Washington, because you're just consumed by the trees, and it just looks so cool. And it's awesome that it's here in Tiffin, Ohio, because it's one of the many secrets of Ohio that people don't quite know about where I'm from.
Well, just wait till the band breaks out the fireworks at halftime.
I've been waiting for that.
Gosh,
now I'll have to see that on video, because we'll obviously be making some adjustments at halftime. But
man, it is something else.
It really is. It really is. Our like I said, this is a really special place. And funny enough, my dad actually was here this weekend, and he just took off this morning. And one of the last things he said to me on game day was he kind of put his arm on my shoulder, and he just looks at me and says, "This is a good place."
Yeah,
because he was there for me all 4 years as a player and all 3 years as a coach. He's followed me everywhere I've gone coaching, and he wasn't skeptical about me coming here. He actually was really confident in me coming here. He'd actually been here before when I was a player too, and he thought this place was gorgeous too. And so he just typical dad stuff. Just wanted to make sure I was okay. But he fell in love with it too, and so it was really great to see that, to share that with him too.
That's cool. That's really awesome. Those are the kind of memories that I don't know. That's the kind of stuff that people love. People love to hear that kind of stuff on a podcast. Tell the in-depth, tell the stuff, the behind-the-scenes stuff that you don't really hear. So, Charlie, I really appreciate you coming on with me today. Tyler, same to you. I thought we were going to get in on some Madden here at some point, right?
Let's do it.
I mean, we got a PS5, we got Madden 23, we got everything set up. Why not, right? All right, so who wants to take on who? Because I already got my ass beat on Sunday. So.
I'll play.
Do you want to run?
Sure.
Let's do it.
I don't think I'm entitled to have a controller. So we got who? Zach and Charlie going up first?
sure.
All right, well,
Let's
we're going
do
to
it.
step aside, take a quick break, but we will be right back with some Madden 23 right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. We got the game all loaded up. We're going with the Monday night matchup with Buffalo versus Tennessee.
Buffalo.
Zach's rolling with Buffalo. Charlie rolling with Tennessee.
Medium pass. Take care of the intermediate.
And Tyler and I is going to roast him the whole time. That's our job.
Game
There we
style,
go.
you want to do arcade? You want to do simulation? How you want to run it?
Are you really asking that right now?
Whatever. I don't even know what that means, man.
Arcade? Who plays on arcade mode?
Whatever's the typical way.
What time we got?
I
That's
haven't-
8
good
o'clock.
weather.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Good weather. Everything's good.
I haven't
Let's roll.
bought Madden since like 2007, so just letting you guys. I've been playing it. I just have not purchased it.
I have a 13-year-old son that begs me every year. So
Oh, there you go. Then you're always gonna be set.
I got the
Those are
Wyoming on for
sweet-looking
Josh
uniforms,
Allen.
Those look
man.
nice.
Like, those look really
yeah,
nice.
Hell yeah. You should have rocked the '90s Bills, man. We'd look like a freaking 1993 matchup.
Oh,
out
we
there.
could have.
It's all right.
Main Edmonds.
I do like those though.
All right, it's gonna take me a second. Let's see.
All right.
And then you guys are coming on next with Vikings Eagles.
I'm
Is
gonna
that it?
have to.
I want to see that.
Gonna
Perfect.
have to.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Perfect.
That'll be a good one.
So, what are you guys' thoughts on these new like Halo-looking helmets that they're wearing now? Have you seen these things?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. If I'm being honest,
I
they
think
just
like
look funky, man.
They did, yeah, a little bit. I mean,
Like,
hey, player safety.
If it's safe, it's safe. They just the look of it is just not something I'd like to wear.
looks like
but
something
if-
out of Starship Troopers or something.
Well, that's the thing. Like I keep seeing the dark helmet memes from Spaceballs, and it's just like,
oh,
dude, cut back inside.
oh,
All right, that's not bad. All right, Tannehill and the boys. Let's see what we got.
the boys. You see Taylor Lewan went out with an injury.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
How's he gonna bust in now?
Well, then I'll have more time for bussing with the boys.
Yeah, not right now.
He's probably making more money off of that. To be honest.
Will's not on a team right now, which is a travesty because he's a good inside backer.
He really is.
I don't know. I mean, at least to put him on, like he's got to be somebody. Yup.
Oh,
Yup. There we go.
there's Micah saving the day.
Third level. That's
Local
what we need.
boy.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Cut that. There we go.
Oh,
4 yards. All right.
I think that's the Titans' offense. 4 yards in a cloud of dust. In a nutshell.
I mean, when you're running this kind of stuff, you just got to make sure people get open.
Man, Treylon Burks looks so slow. Like when he was running that route, I'm like, is
Yeah.
he really that slow? Like
That's
wow.
the thing in the game. Like they look like they're not moving very fast. I don't. Okay.
Austin Hooper.
All right. And then we come up.
He was really good at going down as soon as he catches the ball.
All right.
Like that's his specialty. I remember when Peyton was with the Colts, he used to do that a lot. Like his receivers, as soon as they catch the ball, they just go down real quick.
Yeah.
That's what Austin Hooper did all year last year.
It's like this. It's like this efficiency thing that they run. Like, I don't know. It's a great understanding when you can get your guys to work into it. Like they understand situationally what's going on. Oh, get rid of it. Oh, come on. Good call. Good call. Shouldn't have went play action there. Dang it. All right.
That's actually. Wait, can
if we
I
can
can't
get-
go back.
Let's see if we can do this.
Well, there's audibles.
About to say, you're gonna test me on my knowledge of how to do that. All right, there you
Too
go.
high. All right. Quarters. Oh, get the hell out. Did I get hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez, my line get destroyed. I had no chance there. All right.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Yoink.
dude, that's what I don't like about this game. Like that's what I heard already,
So easy
and
to
like
throw
you can't.
picks.
Yeah, deep balls are straight up 50-50 balls every time,
Yeah.
and like that's not good because it's not real.
That's how it goes. It's
I
bad.
know. I know, and that's what I don't know. That's what bugs me about it. And then like, this is so specific.
Best say I'll look away.
Yeah, I threw 3 picks in that game on Sunday. It was awful. And I played the game before the game, Browns and Jets. And then, like, I was the Browns and they lost, and I'm like, let's hope that doesn't happen. And it fucking happened.
We got a holding flag already? Oh, my God.
Jesus, I never. Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, no. What do we do?
Yeah, let's do that.
Bud Dupree?
13P. All right.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
I can't get anything going.
What we got? What we got? Too deep.
2nd and 14 from his 4. Let's go. There it is. Nicely done.
19 yards, we'll take it. Gabe Davis, he's going to be a beast this year.
You're right. I ain't trying to play DB at all, ever. Oh.
Listen, I'm the D-line coach. I don't.
Bringing the wood. No highlights.
What is that? There's no huddle? I don't even get to freaking. Well, like, I don't even know how to.
Oh, 2 hands.
I'm going to say that was the wrong button.
No, you're good. That wasn't on you. I'm like.
No, I went no huddle on purpose. I went no huddle on purpose, but.
You're good. You're good. I was just kind of like, uh-oh. 3. Let's go. Get home, man.
Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Again, I'm using Xbox, so I keep pressing the wrong button.
I feel you on that.
I was trying to hit the slant right there.
Hey, man, dude. Saw. Classic.
What drives me nuts is sometimes they'll have that slot receiver on the right as the R1, and then sometimes he's the X button, and it's like, man, make up your mind.
No, that's the hard part.
Whoo, that was like a
Freaking
no-look
slants.
pass. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's just throwing quick slants.
It's a whoop.
That's all right. That's a good call, though.
Oh, did I mute it?
Can't get off the field, dude.
About to say, this is one of those long drives. We're going to wear you down. We're going to go no huddle.
Started from the 4. Now we're here. Play action. Ooh, cross his body.
Yeah.
That's a quarter. All right.
Exciting first quarter of action.
Yeah.
Let's say absolutely nothing going on.
Let me get. Why is every.
I'm gonna give you my mic.
I'd say I'm
Thanks.
Oh, what are we doing?
Uh-oh. With the pick.
There we go.
I'm just mashing every button.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Good jump on the route.
Stephon Diggs is wide open.
Turnabout is fair play.
All right.
That was just a bad throw.
I know. I saw.
Uh-oh.
Throw
Oh!
the ball, dude. I literally threw it. Why did he? Oh my God. This is why I don't like this game, dude. Like, I don't understand why they don't
Do what I tell you to do.
Again, you can't coach a video game,
Can't coach a video.
unfortunately. Dude, can I just get like? Oh my God.
Let's say I had Madden. I downloaded the free trial. Like I was saying before, I think I uninstalled it after 3 plays.
I mean, this is just like ridiculous, dude. Like, why is it broken down like that?
About to get a penalty.
I know. How do I call timeout?
Back button.
The what? Oh.
The back button right there is timeout, right?
Gotcha. Well, I gotta delay it.
Pads timeout. All right. Well, come on, coach.
Dude, I don't know. what I'm
Gotta
doing
get
in
your
this
plays in.
game. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing in this game.
And neither do I. I think we're gonna end in a 0-0 tie. No.
Oh, there
I'm
it is. I didn't see formation.
I'm a classic Madden player, so that's coach suggestions only, and just scroll
Those
down.
suggestions are dumb.
Exactly.
Those suggestions
That's
are
the way to
dumb.
win the
Why
game.
is this
Gra-
20 personnel and shotgun?
We gotta
Oh my
laugh.
God, this.
We got a laugh from Greg out there.
Oh yeah, you got to pop. Greggy's like, coach suggestions. What's that?
Oh no!
Oh, ooh.
There we go. That's what we
What about
need.
the switch player? Is that B or circle? Is that
Circle is switch player. Yes, it'll switch to the nearest player.
nearest player? Oh, now he's X Factor too.
Oh, it's lit up. Oh, Austin Hooper.
Nice. Why did he stop? I cut him outside.
Greg, who are you rooting for back there?
I don't even know who's who.
I'm playing with Buffalo.
I'm rooting that everybody has a fun time.
Yes, I'm rooting for a good game.
Yeah, we're just having fun over here. Why is he going? That's not the play design. That was not the... Dude, this... Oh, my God. It's just like typical Madden stuff. Like, that's what I called right there. Does that look like it was going outside play? No, it's fucking inside zone. Sorry.
That wasn't the play.
If anyone that I know listens to this, they're going to say typical Charlie complaints. Because that's all I did.
So what are you guys' thoughts on this new, like, passing meter? Have you noticed that?
don't even
I've
know
seen it. I don't know what it
even
does.
Pay attention to that stuff.
This is
I-
like
I
my
don't-
first real look at Madden.
I don't like any of the new features.
Third down.
I don't like it at all.
I haven't liked any of the new features that Madden's had in, I don't know, 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
The game itself has progressively gotten worse, I think, as far as the controls of it. It looks great, obviously,
Yeah.
but I think the entire controls of it just they've I don't know what they've done, but this was a lot better and a lot more fun when I was a kid, to be honest with you.
I remember the PS2
we
version
going
was
for it?
any of the games on the PS2 were
Yeah,
probably
why not?
my favorite generation of Madden games.
Yeah, see, like PS2 Madden was awesome.
Oh man, it was so good.
And it's just, again, like I said, the game looks great. It's just, I don't know. I think they've spent too much time making it look good instead of freaking fixing the game problems.
Yeah.
Because every year you see it on social media and on Twitter, on Instagram, everybody's making fun of the game. Why are they making fun of it? Because it's been bad. They're not going to talk smack on it just because.
Well, and they refuse to fix anything.
They just make it look better, and they go, "All right, we fixed it." Well,
One of the
no,
biggest
you didn't.
problems I think is the switch from animation or from physics based to animation based.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that more?
Yeah. So it used to be physics based gameplay. Oh no!
Oh, God, that's
that right,
awful.
that right there. What was going on right there?
Yeah, I don't even know why
Like,
he was.
how did he not score?
What
right
was he
there?
having, a
You see what I'm
conniption
saying?
fit or what?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean. Like, I don't understand some of the stuff that happens in the game because it's like,
So physics based it used to try to reflect kind of how football is played. Animation based is now you have op draws to hit different animations. So that's like your pick animation. You have different percentages based on stats. So as soon as you see you're locked into that animation, you know what's gonna happen.
see, that's but the game becomes predictable at that
Exactly.
point, doesn't it?
yeah.
So then it's not really a football game then.
Yeah, it's pretty boring.
It's all scripted then. Yeah, see,
Especially when you're playing against a computer. It's just, oh, well, I know what's going to happen here.
The computer automatically runs opposite hash to the sideline,
I said we're getting an Amber Alert.
Yep, we all got it.
Oh.
It's still the first half. Oh, I needed to anyway. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's still fun. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy it. I don't know. I guess I'm so
We're having a lovely 0-0 game right now.
I guess I'm so critical of it just because I play it so much, you know, or I played it so much.
I'm the same way. Like, what was the Madden that you played the most, do you think?
Ray Lewis cover, 2005.
Oh.
I mean, hey,
Yep.
you asked me. I told you.
Yeah.
I
played
knew right away.
I remember I got really into Madden 25 with Barry
25?
Sanders. That was a good game. That was a good game.
I probably played 04 the most with Mike Vick.
Snap the ball, Tannehill. What are you doing?
I think the 2005 one was the only one I had.
Oh, yeah.
2005 was
GameCube.
really good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
On the GameCube?
On the GameCube.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Turk, we're the same age, man. What are we doing?
I know.
Still third down.
Oh.
Like, how's he not
So,
getting
yeah,
that
so
throw?
what-
Why
what
does
it-
that take so long?
Nate, do you want to explain what is this new passing, not
what
animation,
is
but
that?
like,
So essentially, there is a meter, just as you would kick a field goal.
yeah.
Now you hold the button down until it gets to a certain point and
Oh
then
my
let it go.
God.
Oh, and that determines the
Is that why the
accuracy.
That
ball's not
determines
coming
the
out when I need
accuracy.
it?
Yes.
Dude, this game sucks.
It's awful. So now there's extra time. Ah.
Yeah, that field goal thing has gotten me since they changed it.
Oh, yeah.
To this model.
Remember when it used to be the stick?
flick
It was so much
sticks?
better.
Oh my
That's
so
what I'm
much
saying.
better.
That's what I'm saying. The
Two
controls,
idiots play Madden.
The controls in the game are just like so much more complicated now. And again, anybody who's listening to this is just gonna talk smack about me. I don't care. That's the
how it
way it
goes.
is, and they know I'm telling the truth too. Quit lying to yourself, bro. You know it's bad. Don't defend the game. You worship the game too much.
Oh. Oh. Diggs.
Oh, injury
an
timeout.
Injury timeout.
Oh.
So big button's the timeout here because I think I just captured video or pictures or
Oh
something.
yeah, I did that too on accident.
Not Bud Dupree. He was my guy on the Steelers. Well, I say that. That's not true.
He's a good player.
He took 4 years to develop into anything, and then he had 1 year that
Contract year.
contract year just went crazy.
Dude, what is with this game? Why can't I play D-line?
Ooh.
Like they don't want you to play D-line? I don't know.
Got bailed out by that injury timeout.
I did. That was good.
Yeah, where was that at for me?
He's only a 71.
Yeah,
too.
you're gonna play Bud Dupree. Get out of here,
he's
bro.
only a 71. That's crazy.
The ratings in this game are ridiculous. Man.
That's
you
true.
You see guys who haven't done anything in years still with 99s. I mean, it's the same way in the NBA.
They
with
won't
2K.
give. They
Although
won't
2K's
give
gotten
team-
way better with the updating of their guys. Like they do live updates now.
OBJ is still an 89 on this game.
Yeah,
That's all you
OBJ
need
is
to know.
Not a friggin' 89 receiver anymore, man. He's still good, but he ain't that.
Even after last year, yeah, okay, he kind of woke up down the stretch, but that's thanks to defenses triple covering Cooper Kupp.
And
I mean,
Detroit legend Matty Stafford.
I'm just saying, like, he had a renaissance at the end of
Hey,
the
I was
year,
happy to
but
see
he
Stafford
still
get
was
a ring,
nothing
man.
better than a wide receiver 2 at best. Oh, put it up. Oh, nice play defense. Pick,
Oh my God!
pick.
I'm gonna house it.
Take it back. You know you ain't gonna score on offense.
Oh,
Take it
you're
back.
getting
Take it
off.
back. Take it back. Oh! 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 No!
I had to
Like why?
I had to strafe
why,
so he didn't go out of bounds.
Why does
refuse
the trigger? Why does
to
the trigger
score.
stop the momentum? Like,
Oh my god, dude!
I just don't get it, man. Like
You
that
said
trigger,
you guys are gonna
you
be
know what I'm
back.
talking about? But you know what I'm talking about. That trigger in NCAA
Oh, it's
is
awful.
that double jab step. God, yeah, this is just. It's like annoying more than anything, you know.
So you're still playing at NCAA?
I am still playing
That's
NCAA
awesome.
2014 on a
I don't blame
PS3.
Hey, man, that's like
PS3.
still a great game. Are you going to play the new one when it comes out?
Yeah, absolutely.
course.
But I'm still gonna play this one because it's the best football game that they've ever made, man. This is gonna be a terrible.
You know,
Okay.
the bar is set with that game. If they don't meet the expectations
Oh, they
with
won't.
that game.
They won't. They won't because it's been almost 10 years of people waiting for it, and expectations have grown out of proportion. And they just you can't satisfy anybody anymore, man. They're
And
gonna
that
find a way.
online community that worships that game,
Yeah,
it's
they're gonna-
like
they're
you're
gonna
not going to
find a way.
satisfy those dogs.
Which is honestly like annoying to me because I'm like, dude, like you've been waiting how long for this game, and the first thing you're gonna do is cry about it.
Yep. Get it. Oh, pick! It's a pick party.
Okay.
That Parker Smith.
What? Yeah, he had 2 interceptions.
He had two, man.
Oh
He
my
had
gosh,
two. It was awesome.
We interviewed him for our post game.
Oh,
He was
okay.
our player of the game.
Yeah, you know, he was awesome in that, man. He showed up big time. That was one thing. I challenged these guys before the game. I was going crazy telling them, I was like, I want 8 sacks in this game. And the stat sheet said 7,
Tyler
but
McCannish.
I think we got 8. But no, I was just I was really happy to see that. And then all the turnovers we got was just so awesome to see our guys freaking getting after people. Like
It was such a different game from last year.
yeah. If you like defense, man, like pay close attention to how we're playing because these boys
yeah.
are going to keep coming. They're not going to stop, you know. And I think that's the most fun part right now is just I get to sit back and watch, you know.
Ooh.
Ed Oliver.
Up front. That was Ed Oliver. He's
Ed
good,
Oliver
man.
was an absolute beast coming out of Houston.
first 5-star to go to a power or a group of 5 school in the ranking system that they use.
He was so he was big, but he was so fast.
Yeah.
He was like I think he was like the fastest defensive lineman coming out of that draft class, playing at like 340.
Oh, nice. Austin Hooper never does that.
Like, how is he breaking tackles where he looks like he's gonna fall right now? Though, you see that?
yeah.
Like, I'm even talking about my own guy. Like, I don't, I don't get it, man. This game is just, it's wild. All right.
Oh.
See, and then like, why does he turn that hard? Like, he doesn't cut. Like Derrick Henry is a much better tailback than what the game is allowing me to do with him right now.
He was my first pick in fantasy. Took him with 4 overall.
Okay, let's see if I can read this freaking pass thing.
Oh, nice
See, right
pick,
there, it's like,
Micah.
that ball should have been in there. Micah's just standing there.
User.
And all he has to do is move over 3 yards and the ball's there. But why isn't the ball on him right now? You know what I mean?
Oh, my God, dude.
Like, because none of the picks I'm getting are looking like that, I promise you. You're just chucking it up in the air. That's how I've been getting mine.
Exactly. Well, like, I don't know what you want.
Pick.
Right back. There you go.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Now that's how you get an interception.
Yeah, that's it.
Jump the route. Play good
Oh,
coverage.
I hit. Oh.
They're playing hot potato with the football now.
Exactly.
Like, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it.
I was trying to hit the tight
Oh,
end
let's
on
see if I
the
can put a drive together here.
on the drag route underneath. I'm hot. I can hear myself. I tried to put the drag route underneath. I saw X. I pressed what X would be on Xbox.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's going to be the first one. No! Out at the 1. Robert Woods.
This is the ugliest game of Madden that's ever been played.
Yeah, well, you know. Sometimes football's not pretty.
We've seen that before.
And then, like, why is that taking forever? I don't know, man. I don't get this game sometimes. And then it's like, You running 5th grade defense here?
Can the defense come up with the stop?
5th grade defense. He just called all gaps.
Oh.
Yep. I had to screen watch you right there because I was curious what you were going to call.
I called all gaps and then tried to
When in
audible.
doubt, blitz them all. Why
Crunch.
What if I rolled out play action right there, man? You were screwed.
No, I tried to audible to some kind of zone coverage.
Gotcha.
Looked like he was.
There we go.
It did look like that with Derrick Henry on the
At the
goal
end of the
line.
day, sometimes
What do you
it's just
expect?
Henry.
All right, all right. Let's
All right, here we go. See if I got to play some defense here.
We're gonna try. We're gonna let's get back to basics. Let's establish the run.
There you go.
Let's throw it deep.
There you go.
Let's.
I'm getting lucky with these kicks here, guys. I don't know how I'm doing that, to be honest with you.
Is it not Tyler Bat? Who's the? Is it Suck? Oh, Fat Randy. Who's the kicker for the Titans? I think it's Fat Randy.
I don't
Fat
know
Randy
that.
Bullock. One of the.
Funny enough, their
Bullock.
their new punter is a guy that I saw last year. A guy that was completely flipping the field against us. He had played for Colorado State. Brett Kern was their punter forever.
Oh,
from
yeah, yeah,
Toledo.
yeah.
He just took his job.
Uh-oh. Singletary
There we go. All right.
doing a little dancing.
No, that was a good start. Let's see if this comes out picture.
Oh, nice catch.
Dude, again, I tried to hit the wide open.
Pressure in your
slant.
face, and the guy
I'm like,
literally standing on the sideline.
hey,
like,
I
Josh
did not
Allen.
know how he
and I'm
came
not-
up with
I'm not
that
even complaining
catch.
about
That's
the game right now.
ridiculous.
That's just offense sometimes, man. Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
you can do everything you can, and he'll find the absolute most outside guy, and it is what it is. That's the tough part with defense, right? Like offense, you only got to be right once. You know.
Yeah.
You score, it's over. But defense, you gotta you gotta be right every time.
Oh,
I was gonna run with it there. So I had that set in my mind, and then
Yeah.
I almost ran straight into Bud Dupree.
Yeah, I was unblocked right there.
What's going on with the camera?
What do you mean?
It was moving.
The football kit?
Yeah, it's
Part
so-
of the momentum system.
Oh, I didn't even know.
yeah.
that.
yeah, it's this momentum system.
What?
It's making me dizzy.
It's getting you rattled.
I tell you what, Greg, I am rattled.
Dude,
Well, and there's certain
Doing his
parts
job.
where, like, if you go into a third down, it'll, like, the camera will shake. And then
Sure.
works here.
if you kick a long field goal in a game crucial situation,
Dude, stop making
like,
me play a
zoom
cover
in.
guy.
Again, dude, I am so bad at this game.
Yoink!
Block, damn it. What? Oh, stop. Offensive lineman, all of a sudden, DBs, like, what the hell is that?
Oh, Greg,
No
come
one
on,
better
man.
block the
Yes.
I mean, like,
Yes.
About to say he finally
Don't
found
block the
a
quarterback.
use for that road
Oh,
preset play button. Oh,
all right.
this is horrible, dude.
15-yarder for that.
Yeah, Tyler got flagged this weekend for blocking the quarterback.
What?
Hey,
No.
TJ Watt, you can do it.
I didn't know that was a real thing. Good play. Who was that on D-line right there?
I think it
They got a good D-line, man. That's something.
Bills?
I
Yeah, they
really
do.
like about
They do.
Buffalo. They got a really good
was,
D-line.
is it Detonjo? Is that his name?
I don't know if that is his name. Awesome.
That used to be a player.
Yeah. Greg Russo played for the guy that I worked for last year at Toledo. Stop! Why did they cut? Dude, I literally am cutting sideways. Why are they going backwards? I don't understand this.
ever seen.
I don't get it.
This
like
is so bad.
trying to cut sideways. Where are you going, D. Henry? It's like they try to get too cute with it every year, man.
Well, it's like they don't want you to cut. They want you to juke, and they want your entire body to move.
But that's not like football, though.
Oh.
Like, this big ass dude jukes everybody.
I don't know.
King
Oh,
Henry.
my God,
Justice,
dude.
how big he is.
Number
He looks
2.
bigger in real life.
Oh, there's no doubt he's bigger in real life. Like, they've listed him at
Oh,
245.
dude.
I guarantee you by the end of the season, he's pushing almost
250.
260.
Yeah,
No, I think
250.
260. Like, do you remember
There we go.
who was the linebacker for the Steelers in the Blitzburg defense? Not Greg Lloyd, the middle guy. You know who I'm talking about? It was
Farrier?
LeVar Kirkland.
No,
Oh,
no.
Levon
Old,
Kirkland.
Old, yeah.
Kirkland.
The fullback for the Broncos at that time, because that's when they were meeting in the playoffs in the 90s, he said that Levon started the year at 260. By the end of the season, he said this man was 295. He said there's no way.
Jeez.
Like a classic middle linebacker. That's
Jeez.
basically just a nose standing 5 yards back.
That's crazy.
Uh-oh. That's not going to be good.
Fat Randy. Greg loves the nickname Fat Randy. So do I, man. It's good.
I'm kicking the hell out of the ball, and I don't know. I don't know how. To be honest, I really don't know.
Need some offense.
I know.
Need a big play.
Well, I gotta.
Some switch.
I don't know the buttons. I think that's my big thing.
Stop making
I
me
gave you
play
the bad
DB,
controller.
Man. I'm
That
not
was the
playing
one I
DB.
lost with. So.
Oh, spin moves.
Oh, another pick.
Hey.
Oh.
There we go.
We ain't allowed
Oh,
to, why are we
my
spinning on here? We ain't
God.
allowed to spin. What's that?
How many picks you throw in the third quarter there?
I
Is it,
think-
I think it was
I think
4.
3. I think
At least
legitimately 3 or
3.
4.
At least 3
Josh
just
Allen,
in
what
that
are you
third
doing?
quarter.
Oh, he threw. Oh, my God.
Dude, yeah, the other guy because you're running crossers. Yeah, I wasn't even in. I was in zone right there too. You had it.
Oh.
Let's see what we can get going here. I don't want that. Not empty. All right, that's fine.
Tyler Matakevich. Couldn't get off of block.
Oof.
Okay.
Look at the next gen stats. What are they going to show us?
What are these next?
They didn't show us anything.
14.4
They ju-
yards after contact.
Oh my God, dude.
No way I'm running read option with Tannehill. I'll just tell you that right now. Don't worry about
Yeah.
that. He ain't the Tannehill of old, man. He can't run like he used to at A&M. So that guy played with my buddy's older brother. My buddy's older brother long snapped at A&M.
Sure.
And they had a guy by the name of Gerard Johnson before Tannehill played. Tannehill was their leading receiver that year.
Oh, yeah, because he switched.
Gerard graduates,
yeah.
and they need a quarterback. And sure enough, Tannehill's like, well, I'll do it. And they're like, all right, screw it, you do it. Hello.
Tannehill.
Circle at the goal line. I love it.
Derrick Henry has now 3 touchdowns, 150 yards. Oh.
2 rushing, 1 receiving.
Now, this isn't necessarily fair because I'm exploiting, like, football things that just happen. Like, that route is uncoverable if you're not in the right cover.
That's how it goes. It's Madden.
Again, though, I'm also still very lucky as well.
About to say, defensive coach is
Well,
playing
the best-
defense.
The best thing I've learned coaching so far is that defensive guys would probably make pretty good offensive coaches because they know what's going to hurt them. So I just keep calling what I know is tough to cover.
I was listening to, man, I think it was Aikman. It was on whoever did the Thursday night game, and they were talking about how defensive coaches are probably the best in football until you get into like under 2-minute situations, like right at the end of the game, because they're saying they're always on the receiving end of like all those crucial decisions, all those 4th down, and they're not part of the creative process.
It gets hard because you're worried about so many things, and like you have to make decisions on a fly.
6 interceptions, by the way.
And,
Ouch.
Yeah.
no, it's just like I said. It's
Uh-oh.
really hard because that ball's out.
That's way out of the back.
It's just really hard because sometimes
Josh
you're-
Allen with the kick.
And then the other part is if the offense is moving fast and doing well with what they've got personnel wise out there, you're trapped. Especially like what you're doing right now with the no huddle stuff. So defensive coaches can kind of get handcuffed by who they've got out there.
Oh my
Pick
god.
7.
That's 6.
That's I thought you said that was
Man,
7.
It's Madden. You kidding me? Look at how fast friggin' Josh Allen's running.
Oh,
7.
Like it's Madden.
Byard has
man.
3 by himself.
Well, that's Byard of 2020 or whatever.
Yeah, he had a great year that
Oh
year.
my gosh.
He was unstoppable in coverage. Okay.
What are we gonna get the gaming channel going, Nate? Like
Hey, this is the start
Call
of it
of
right
Duty?
here.
Madden? Like we'll play that. Rainbow
This is just the
Six?
start of it.
We'll pick some games that I'm actually good at.
We did one yesterday.
I saw that. Yeah. What's going on?
I don't know, but you
Why can't I pick players?
You just called
What?
like all-out pressure. I don't know how I didn't get tackled for a TFL right there.
That's Zach's life motto right there.
What's going on?
It really is, dude.
See, but that's what I was talking about earlier. Like I couldn't switch guys. Like, I
Yeah,
didn't know
exactly.
if
They were forcing me to play DB. I couldn't do anything.
like I don't want to play DB, man.
Rushing yards, 147 to 7.
I like to run the ball. That you know what? You know what's
That's how
really
you set up
funny?
the pass.
Well, not only that, but like people forget that like, hey, you can run the ball, right? Like when I play my friends, they get pissed because I run the ball, and I'm like, play better defense, bro. Like it's a part of the game. Boom.
And it has become a blowout. 28-0. 2:49 left to play. And yes, those are crickets you're hearing. Those are crickets.
I'm not gonna lie. After my first pick, I was a little worried. I was like, oh boy. it's
I'd
gonna be
say
a
it looked
long
real
day.
even for about a half.
Yeah. Hey man, second half team made some good adjustments. We talked about it.
Then they threw 4 picks.
We're executing. Defense is playing.
5 picks or whatever it was.
Well, you know, it's kind of like our game. You know, we maybe struggled a little bit in the first half offensively, but defense was holding strong, and our boys got rolling on O, and we got some good scores in.
What an analogy. We need to make the Madden a weekly thing in these kind of podcasts.
Hey, we
Oh,
need
you
to.
gotta get the other guys on the staff over
That's
here.
what
I
I'm
would love
saying. We
that.
just get all the
Yeah.
guys on the staff, get some players
I
involved.
don't know what
in
it
this.
is. I'd
yeah.
smoke Vasic. I know it. I know it, dude.
Joe would love this. Joe would love this. I
There's
think Carl
no
Lawson
way.
just got hurt for you.
Huh? Who got hurt? Actually, I probably wouldn't smoke Vasic. I don't know what I'm saying.
All right. Oh no!
There he goes.
Oh,
no!
ball's out.
Ball on the
Ball's
ground.
out. Oh, and you picked it up.
Oh
Dang
my
it.
God.
Oh, is he gonna run it back? Oh, is he gonna run it back?
Oh my God! You scored right there. Honestly, just the way and what is why is the no huddle so fast? Why don't you have to like run to the ball like in a NCAA?
That's the part I
You know
don't
what I
like.
mean?
Is the 6-second
Like that's
run off?
Like that's not real. You know what I mean?
What just? Yeah.
Hey, just run 6 seconds off. Like that's not.
Oh, Shaq
Oh,
Lawson?
Shaq Lawson. Sorry, what did I call him? Carl Lawson.
That's one of the gripes I've always had
Carl-
about this game.
Who's
Carl
Why am I
Lawson.
getting him confused?
Carl Nassib? I feel like Carl Lawson also.
Carl
make
Lawson
people
was
up.
a guy. He played for the Bengals for a while. I think he plays
Oh, yeah.
for. I think he actually plays for the Jets now.
Ooh, there you go. Good jump on the route.
Another one.
Yeah. I remember.
Okay, Ola, let's go. Toledo guy right here.
What was that?
What in the
Batted
heck
ball.
was that?
One of my guys got it.
Can we get a replay? Can
What's
we get
going
anything?
on?
Can we get something? Nothing. Nope. Don't get nothing. You get a 2-minute warning.
30-10.
I'm out of practice with Madden.
It's better. One with a hole. So deep. Why are you so deep? It's 3rd and 10. See, like, what are we doing?
Diggs.
Stephon. He's so good, man.
He really is. He's smooth.
Like, he's so good.
There he is again. There he is again. Today.
Yeah, see, like, that's just insane.
That's so hard to stop.
Well, and that's the thing. Like in the game, like as you know, right? Like Michael Thomas a couple years ago was unstoppable, and we all remember.
Yeah.
We all remember Mike Vick in friggin' 2004. You know what I mean? Like, and,
He
and
was
that's,
such a
here's
cheat
what it
code,
is.
man.
and that's okay. Obviously, you know, I should have been in a better coverage for that.
Here's my absolute biggest gripe with Madden. Why is Stephon Diggs celebrating after a touchdown with a minute left?
Oh, because the game, you know, the game's programmed like that.
I love it when guys celebrate first
Oh, wait, I
downs
didn't
when they're
realize
down
you were
by
going-
like
I didn't
30.
realize you were going
Chase
for
Chase
two.
Claypool.
They're down. It's like on the game. They'll be down by like 30 and they'll get up and
I just
celebrate a
assumed you were
first
kicking
down.
that. I just went field goal block right now.
Dude,
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna. I didn't think you were actually gonna go.
Oh,
For
that's how it goes.
Keep hope alive. Can they pull a Jets? Uh-oh.
That's how
It
you're,
went 10 yards.
that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
that. And here's the other part. Why doesn't he just catch it and fall? Why can't I just get him to catch it and fall?
Hey, he's got to run for
You
it,
know
man.
what I mean?
There's no button to fall on this
That's
game.
what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
literally was.
You wanna double
mashing
tap that
square for
tempo?
dive.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. One first down, and it's over.
I think it's already over. I don't know. I don't know why I'm wasting the clock. I guess you don't have it in.
Well, I
in
mean,
true clock.
you call your timeouts now. You call your timeouts later. Either way, they're gonna be a waste of time. Okay, I definitely handed that off. Why didn't he give that away?
That looked like it hurt.
You got to hold it.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
I don't like this game.
As he's winning
Just-
28-8. I don't like this game.
Freaking sucks.
Despite what the score is, it's just I don't know. But it's video games. That's the part too. I always get so overtly critical, and I'm like, it's video games, man. Stop assuming it's gonna look the way it's supposed
Oh.
to. And then get rid of the football, Tannehill. What are we doing?
Thanks for the timeout.
Yeah.
Give me a chance.
Sympathy timeout right there.
Sure.
If the Browns game taught us anything, there's never not too much time left.
Well, there was. Well, that was.
I'm not gonna
This
fight
is
it. I'm just
20
trying to
points.
get-
That was
oh, that's
14.
I believe in you, Zach.
A 74-yard field goal. Let's
Fat Randy, he can do it.
This is just like
Gonna use
Let's
his fat
test it
leg.
out.
Is
I keep calling him Fat Randy. I don't know where I picked that up from.
NFL punt, man. And like I gotta hold this thing to go this way. This game sucks. Dude. Also, I'm just talking. Don't listen to me. No, we're good. He's on the
Poison,
20.
poison.
Flip the field. 80
All
yards
right.
to
Well, you
go.
got your stop.
Yeah.
Now can you get another score?
Okay.
No.
Let's
No.
go.
Give me. Where's my Hail Mary?
Ooh.
Hail Mary doesn't work in this game.
Well, that's true, but also if you run a Hail Mary and run one receiver on slants, you get chunk yards.
Chunk it up. Donk.
Again, I threw the wrong person.
Right off the dude's face mask.
See, that's the kind of stuff about this game that makes me mad. Because it's like you can just manipulate the game. Where it's like you can like you can't really control that on defense because they won't spy that guy. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
On the underneath receiver. All right, we gotta move here.
Whoa, that's not the play call.
Yeah, it was the play.
That was
call.
not.
Like it
That
was.
was not what I thought was happening.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. Pick
What a way to
number
end it.
8.
I'd
What
say.
a beautiful way to
That's,
end the game. It's only fitting.
Oh boy.
Was that Bird again?
Hey, Byard? Yeah, probably.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Where are you at? Oh, you're at formation. That's
a kneel.
Give him 100.
Go for a
110
110-yard field goal? Yeah, why not?
Fat Randy's got it, man.
No, it's not. Wait,
No,
is
it's
it?
in
Yeah, there
clock
it is.
management.
There it
Yeah.
is. There we go. Oh man.
Like Hyde's going deep.
Victory formation it is.
Best playing football.
About to say good game.
Good game, sir.
Oh my God,
apologies
that was.
for all my complaining.
Hey, man, my apologies for the worst Madden anybody's ever seen.
Hey, you know what?
I don't think I've ever gotten that many turnovers.
I'm
Before.
about
That
to say,
was
you know
actually
what?
cool.
We're gonna
look
take
at-
a break and then
McDermott's
go to the next
pissed.
game.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Good game. Good game.
Good game. Jeez.
I thought that was pretty fun, even though, it was lopsided. I like watching interceptions.
Hey, listen,
what do we
like
have?
I
8
said,
interceptions
I
on
was
one side,
absolutely
2 on the
worried when
other.
we started. It was not looking good for me.
All right, who's home? It's Eagles home.
Yeah.
Eagles are home versus the Vikings, right?
Vikings.
Great
Vikings.
D-line here. Use it.
Here we go.
All right.
Great D-line.
Are we gonna switch positions?
Yeah, let's switch. Let's switch.
All right. Well, we're back. Got the second Monday night matchup here. Doubleheader on Monday night. As now we got the Eagles and the Vikings. I'm playing as the Eagles, and Tyler rocking the Vikings. Tyler, when's the last time you played Madden?
It's been a long time.
Yeah? Well, you get a lot of football stuff to do. Obviously, video games isn't in your, schedule,
Because I only had nothing since a Wii. I had a PSP. I did have a PSP.
PSPs were fun, man.
Yeah, they were. They had some good games.
And they were a game changer. Like, they had DVDs on them and stuff. Like, that HD screen in, 2007 was a big difference, man.
Get our first look. This Minnesota offense.
Here we go.
So what do you guys think about Kirk Cousins, just as a quarterback?
I think he is a quarterback.
Yeah.
Out of all the quarterbacks I've seen, he's one of them.
He is the quarterbackiest of the quarterbacks.
I just don't know good he can really be for them. I mean, he's got a lot of talent around him now. He's got a lot of tools. The state of their O-line may be something that, because I'm not too keen on it, but, like, he's got Adam Thielen, he's got James Cook, he's got Justin Jefferson. Like, he's got weapons, and I don't know what their tight end situation is, but I think they're a good team.
I think a good comparison for Kirk Cousins would be a original Lay's potato chip. Yeah, it'll get the job done, but is it the one you're gonna pick?
James Cook.
Well done.
Or that's Dalvin.
Wow.
Dalvin can go.
Dalvin Cook gone.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Why didn't my guy do that?
Yeah. I haven't played Madden forever.
Well, he's just got to play me. That's all it is.
Oh, yeah. 2 plays, 75 yards.
That's the way Madden is sometimes, though, man.
I mean, that's NFL football sometimes, too, when you watch. Like, sometimes they break these big runs, just one guy out of his gap or over pursuing somewhere else, and they'll make you pay.
Stephon Diggs has 44.8 PPR points right now.
Jeez.
Oof.
I was winning in fantasy. I was up by like 60, but I'm facing Stephon Diggs, so I don't know how well I'm going to do.
Oh, Zadarius Smith. He's in Minnesota now. Who's their tailback?
Eagles?
Yeah.
Miles Sanders?
Oh, Miles Sanders. Yeah, okay. What do you guys think of Jalen Hurts?
I think
Out of all the quarterbacks I've seen. Man, I don't know. I think he can be good. I don't know how elite.
Oh. Yeah, I'm
I
with
don't-
you on that.
I don't know if he's in the same, like, I don't know if he's going to live up to the hype where he's supposed to be.
roughing the passer.
It was bad.
What?
Okay. Dalvin Tomlinson. man.
Coach ain't gonna like that.
Good detail.
Current score update, just so we're all aware. Buffalo's up 41-7 on the Titans right now.
Whoa.
At the start of the fourth quarter. So it's kind of like our score reversed.
Just the other way around.
Exactly. And then
Tough day for my boys in powder blue.
Eagles are up 24-7 at half.
24/7 on.
So Nate, you just got to come back with 24.
Yeah,
All right.
And then
we'll make it happen somehow.
Yeah. All
Sure.
it takes is one. There you go. That guy's a monster right there. Danielle Hunter, 99.
Danielle Hunter. Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
He is.
He's been one of the most underrated defensive linemen in the league.
I like to watch guys like him because he doesn't get a lot of love. He does get a lot of respect, but he's such an efficient guy. Like he stands up, he plays true edge defender, playing 5 technique, putting his hand in the ground. Like the dude is a monster. All right. Tight end shift 3 times.
We're blitzing every play.
Do it.
That thing, I swear, that's why we got another wireless mic, because of that thing. And it's the best mic if you have it right next to the unit. But if you get it anywhere outside of the range of the unit, it's just garbage.
Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, there we go.
3.
Eric Kendricks. Shout out UCLA. Buckets Award winner.
Oh my gosh.
So close. You guys know the story on the left tackle for the Eagles?
No, I do not.
He
Let's
is
hear it.
Jordan Mailata. He's a former rugby player from Australia, I want to say, by way of either Samoa or Tonga. They brought him in, they signed him, and they turned him into an offensive lineman, and now he's their left tackle. And, yeah, they gave him a big contract. He's doing a great job.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What the?
Miles Sanders is not that powerful.
I know.
Man. Come
I
on.
hate that feature of this game. I'm serious. Like, that's the worst feature.
He's not very big either.
He's not. Yeah, he looks a lot bigger in the game.
I thought he was like 5'9".
He's a good player, though. I mean, maybe he'll do that sometimes.
Yeesh.
Wow.
Oh, and he had just an insane rushing touchdown.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow, they're all him today.
Tell you what.
Another one.
No way.
Yeah. I want to see a replay.
Oh, Tyler.
So tough.
Oof.
Oh, Tyler. With 99. Damn.
Absolutely lit him up.
Let me see.
Cut him in half.
Oh yeah, that ball's out. Oh, that
I
wasn't
thought
even
it was. I
bad.
thought it was way
Come
worse
on.
than that.
It's that Brady rule one.
It's the knee.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the Brady rule because you went low.
That's so dumb.
You want me to get into coach mode? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
All right, here we go. Oh. That's tough.
That'll be all right.
Well, so far your guys' game is a lot more entertaining than ours. At least in the first half.
I'm here with
No one's
Nate
thrown a pick
Mullins.
yet. No, I don't know if anyone's
How's it going, Zach?
Oh, it's going great. You just
hell
scored a
out of it.
touchdown. How you feeling?
Well, right now, I'm feeling like it's a tie game. So
Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you at the end of this one.
Eric Hall, watch out. I'm coming for your job.
Woo!
Joey Kajewski, watch out.
I like it.
That's all you gotta do.
That's all you got to do. That's all it takes. Joey,
Yeah.
take notes.
Dalvin will break one off here.
Dalvin will break one off here.
Big Jordan Davis.
Big
Probably the
boy.
steal of the draft.
I wonder what
Yeah.
rating he's got in the game.
Oh, beautiful.
Good Lord, they just moved him like he
I
was
know.
nothing.
That's literally why I asked. I'm like, this dude's getting freaking blown off the ball right there. He's supposed to be 360.
Jordan Davis, I mean, again, I felt the same way about
great
him
throw
and
the
Ed
ball.
Oliver coming out of the draft.
Yeah.
We just talked about the Bills. I mean,
Yeah.
both freak athletes, huge guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's incredible.
And
the size.
they both fell in the draft too.
Yeah.
Like, Oliver went at like 11 or something.
But it's I mean, there he
speaking of the
is.
devil,
There
man.
he is. The amount of work that these kids can do at the size that they are, it's
Yeah.
awesome to watch.
Last play,
They made him look
NGS.
really bad on this.
2.5 seconds.
Shotgun.
No, Jordan Davis.
Oh yeah,
Looks horrible.
yeah. His body is just like what is
They
that?
made him gross on here.
Yeah.
No, have you
He is
seen?
not built like that. He's got this like lower tire going on.
Have you seen? Well,
muffin
they
top.
messed up all of the offensive
Yeah.
linemen. There was some viral picture going around of Quentin Nelson.
Yeah.
And how he looks in the game.
Yeah.
Like he just looks like just fat as
look at
all
how
get
skinny
out.
the tackles are, and look
Yeah.
at how fat and the guards and the centers are. Like,
Yeah. They put a side by side of Quentin Nelson. Oh my gosh.
all right.
Nice throw.
That was a dot. That was the best throw of all games.
Got lucky.
This game or the last. No, but there was some picture going around of Quentin Nelson like side by side, and Quentin Nelson in real life looks jacked, and he's like,
Yeah, he's a big dude.
300 pounds of pure
he's a
muscle,
muscled up
and
dude.
just
Oh.
that's the reason why he got the biggest offensive lineman extension ever.
Yeah.
But in Madden, he just looks like a fat slob, dude.
Fletcher Cox.
Looks like
man.
me out there.
Fat Randy Jr.
Fat Randy Jr. Thanks, Greg.
Oh my God, just eating me up.
Yeah, their D-line's good, man. They got dudes up there in the middle.
3rd and 21.
You all right? You all right? Oh, I thought you were going to break that for another 12 yards.
We're going for it.
60-yard field goal. Let's go.
Well, once you can get over to. Yeah. All right.
But why?
Why do they call him Fat Randy? We're looking it up online. In Week 9 against the Indianapolis Colts, he missed 3 field goals, including a 55-yard attempt in the final seconds. Texans lost by a score of 27-24. This led to fans online giving him the nickname Fat Randy.
Oh,
he only weighs 205, too.
Jeez.
That's hilarious.
I mean, people online are ruthless, man.
Oh, for sure.
You give them any little thing, they're going to take full advantage of it.
You know what? I don't like this guy. And he's overweight. That's Fat Randy.
5'9", 205. That's a pick.
We got in front of us.
Still better field position.
That's true. That's a decent punt.
Jeez,
Down to
Turek,
28.
are you me? Come on, dude.
I still got 5 more to throw.
Go X. Who'd you pick?
Apparently, I don't even remember.
You're good. You're playing DB right now.
Get me out of there.
Oh, we get it. Yeah, there we go.
Forced it.
Nice way to bring it back.
Forced it.
All right, see if we can answer here.
What do we,
AJ didn't even give a chance at that one. Didn't even get a try. Nothing.
Paid him all that money for that. Oh, that was one of those weird throws like earlier in our game. It took
The Dawson knocks on sideline.
It took Cousins like he went slow with the ball all the way around. I gotta look into that more and see what's up with that.
Running back.
That's interesting.
Wow,
Oh,
what the-
dude, you had the under.
What kind of animation was that?
I mean, I can tell though. It's easy to throw picks in this game.
Oh, for sure.
You know.
Man, Greg was right about the arcade. Just imagine how many picks would have been
Oh
thrown.
my God.
We'd probably be in double digits, 10, 11, 12. We'd probably get more scoring though. So.
Yeah, that's true. Addition by subtraction.
Addition by subtraction. Oh my gosh.
Well, I think the other thing in our game, you and I were running the hell out of the ball in the first half. These guys have gotten real pass happy in the whole second quarter. There we go. Good sack.
Here's an interception.
Oh!
Fuck off, Greggy.
I'm just trying to make something happen. Speak it into existence.
15
Ugh.
seconds.
God,
So
that was
we're gonna get
awful.
the
It ran off
30-yard
like
scramble?
40
Just
seconds.
gotta hold it. Just gotta hold it. There we go.
There you go. Hey, Greg, you were play off.
You're good. You're good. He'll kick it if you get another stop.
Wait, was that an interception?
Did he pick that off?
I think so.
I
No,
thought
no,
it
no.
was. And,
Oh.
but then it
Holy shit, he did pick it
Yeah,
off.
wait,
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
It
Oh.
looked like
Dude,
it, but
you-
they
Yeah, it
didn't
was
give
the
any-
animation.
I gotta
It was
see
like-
that again. Hang on a
What
second.
just-
What the
what
hell
just
just
happened?
They
happened?
didn't give any kind of actual signal
No.
that it was an
What
interception.
the-
You just jumped.
Yeah.
You over the backed him for the ball. What?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, there's no way. Are you serious right now?
This game is awful.
Oh, and then snags it with one hand.
That's insane, man. Like,
Wow.
come on.
Nate, who are you? me?
Yeah, I guess. That was horrible.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I mean, if that's real, that's a hell of a pick.
All right, Captain Cash Money Kirk throwing the pick down the sideline.
Goodbye.
I think a biased fan, but I had such high hopes for him coming out of Michigan State.
Really?
I'm an MSU fan.
I got you.
Man, I thought he was gonna be so good.
What did you think of Connor Cook?
Connor Cook?
Yeah.
I did not think he was going to be good. Okay.
Yeah.
But I thought you were getting ready to toss it. We have the extra mic.
Man, Sirianni looks really like Sirianni in the game. That's crazy.
I know they did a great job with
Yeah.
him.
He's
No one
another. He's another Mount guy.
Is he?
His
Yeah.
brother is the head coach over at W&J, Washington and Jefferson.
I remember that.
His other brother is the head coach at the high school they all went to, because I think his dad was the coach there.
Isn't there
Big football family, man? They do a pretty good job.
Isn't there another Mount guy that was like in consideration for a head coaching job in the league like last year or 2 years ago? I seem to remember when the Chargers were hiring a head coach.
No, so the current head coach right now for the Chargers is a John Carroll guy, Brandon Staley. Yeah. Funny enough, man, he was actually the defensive coordinator at John Carroll in 2016. So 6 years ago.
Huh.
And he's
That's crazy.
Yeah, he does an awesome job though, man. So again, like I said earlier, I like to support the D3 guys, even though we're out of here and not playing anymore. It's still cool to see what they do in the NFL.
Zach picks a great time to stand up. Like, he's done that twice to me, like right
in the
before I'm about
way.
to start
Yeah.
a play. Oh, here, let me walk right in front of you.
Well, Nate, I got to give Turek the advantage somehow. He was talking about he's never played before. He warming up yesterday.
Warming up with an L.
Greg, are you picking me up on this?
Yep. I
Oh,
got you.
perfect. Perfect.
That tight end. I don't even know who the tight ends are in friggin' Philly anymore.
I have no idea.
I think they still got Goddard, but I have no idea who that guy was.
Okay, no, I think that was him. Good punt. Ooh.
Thought maybe he was gonna stick it and slide right up there.
Do you think Kirk Cousins has enough for these guys to dethrone Green Bay?
I do.
I mean, that depends on the defense. I think Kirk Cousins right now is the guy that you win. Not like despite having him.
Yeah.
But like he's not going to win you that many games. Right?
you.
You're typically not going to win a game because of Kirk Cousins. But
Sure.
also in that same breath, you're not going to lose a game because of Kirk Cousins. That's kind of again, Lay's potato chip, like you said. That's kind of a great descriptor.
He's going to manage the game. He's going to do what he needs to do.
Exactly. And like
He ain't going to make any big plays, though.
It's going to be greasy and taste delicious.
it's going to be great. You like that? You like that? No, but yeah, and the Packers, I mean, they are just so down. And
12 runs that division.
exactly,
12
Aaron
runs
Rodgers, the absolute it's wild the stats he puts up and the MVP season he puts up with no help around him.
Yeah.
Like he had Devontae Adams, but outside of that, he had nothing for forever. Now he's got nothing again, and he's still like going out and dominating the Bears. Well, it's Bears, but
No, they had a good win last week.
Oh,
They had a really good win
I don't even know what happened.
I mean,
that was ridiculous.
That's the thing in the NFL, man. Like,
What was that, a bear crawl? Like,
wins
what?
are so hard to come by. That
Yeah.
even if I guarantee New England is very happy. Like, even when Brady was there, when they were winning. Like, yeah, it was like move on to the next week, but like, I guarantee it felt good when they won.
Oh, 100%. But that's just Belichick. That's just not giving anything to the media ever.
Exactly. They're a big keep it in the locker room kind of team. He's the keep it in the locker room kind of guy. Like
Yeah.
he encourages guys to celebrate after touchdowns. He's not a tight buttoned up guy when it comes to that stuff because it's like you worked hard for that thing, man. Go have fun. Go score.
My own guy.
That would have been that might have been 6 too.
My own guy gets in the way. Like what the?
James Bradbury, didn't he play for the Vikings?
James Bradbury.
No, he's a
He
giant.
was Giant.
Yeah, giant.
Oh man.
That was Brandon Graham on the rush right there.
Oh,
Old Michigan guy.
go blue.
He was good, man. He is
He
good.
was, yeah.
He is good. Oh!
What in this game? I swear. Like sometimes I'm like, what is even going on?
He's getting washed.
All right.
Like he went to stiff arm, but he turned around to stiff arm a guy that wasn't there when there's a dude right next to him on the left. What are you doing?
Careful now. You got Hitman Harry out there in the back end.
Who's that?
Harrison Smith.
Hitman Harry? I've never heard that nickname.
That dude used to crush people at Notre Dame, man.
Still crushes people in the league.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's in my top 3 safeties in the league right now.
I mean, he's damn good. He is damn good.
I think he's probably 3, but
I can't think of enough guys in the back end to comment on that, so I'll just take your word for it.
yeah, I don't know that. I mean, they'd be complete BS, but like
Yeah.
Minka, Derwin James,
Yeah,
like
Derwin James is a phenomenal football player, man.
Jesse
he
Bates,
is so good. Buda
like,
Baker.
Buda Baker. There are a ton of guys
Yeah,
in the
Jesse
league.
Bates is
Harrison
very good.
Smith is an OG, and he's been doing it for a while.
They all
Man.
bring different tools to the table, which I think is so cool about like NFL DBs, man. Like you can be big, you can be small, but if you're fast and you're efficient, you can get the job done.
Like I know it's week 2. Minka's trying to make a defensive player of the year push.
Oh, yeah.
Now that TJ's out. No, but touchdown week 1, another pick, led the team in tackles.
Yeah. Well, me being a Raiders guy, one of the coolest things I saw when Charles Woodson came back from Green Bay, those last 2 years he was in Oakland was.
Oh, what was that? Jalen.
Get there.
Jalen like turned around and started running the other way too. Like, what are you even doing?
Oh my God! Did you see how fast that receiver came? Like from like 40 yards away. That's what I'm talking about. Like, what is this in this game, man? He should have at least tackled him in like the inside the 10-yard line.
He's got a
Dalvin
tire around his
Tomlinson?
waist, too.
Yeah, that dude was. Look at how skinny your tackles are.
Oh, right back. That's 6.
What?
Oh
tackles
no.
like-
And that look at your
Look
receiver.
how fast
Why
that
didn't
tackle is.
he- But look at your receiver down here. Why didn't he just take off?
That's
and
Brian
you do that?
O'Neal. I'm about to say.
Oh,
Don't-
so okay.
Don't
funny story
sleep on
about that
Brian
guy.
O'Neal in the 40.
So that guy, his 2 older brothers, I played with them in college. That's Josiah Scott from Michigan State.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I coached his 3rd oldest brother when I was at Mount, but I played with his 2 older brothers.
I got to watch a Michigan State game
They're out of
in person.
They're out of Fairfield in North Cincy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to watch
Imagine-
him.
You saw him play at State?
Yeah, I
He
saw
was
him
a-
play at State,
He's
and
a
he
good
had
player, man.
Imagine if we were playing on All Madden, how many picks
Oh, my
we'd be
goodness.
throwing right now. Like,
Wait, what are you guys
You
playing?
are.
we're playing on All Pro.
No, you're on. So this is part of it. Last time, Nate, you're on All Pro. Tyler, you're on Pro. So I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but
Wait, you can play in 2 different modes?
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
that's what the setup is.
Greg says, "Oh my gosh."
Greg, I'm the same way. I didn't know you could do that either. I thought it was just across the board.
Again, I don't
Yeah,
play this
that's
game.
That's why this chair over here is throwing so many picks.
Again,
Love
you
me
guys,
wherever you're
you
at.
guys heard me. NCAA 14 on a PS3.
Oh my god!
And not even like the nice PS3,
Hey.
the slide top one.
Oh,
Hey, we got a great store right down the street.
yeah.
Level Up. We can go grab all that old school
Oh my
stuff,
God.
bring it
Oh,
in
yeah.
here, put it to the test.
I'll just bring mine
that's
over.
That's a
There you go.
business expense. That goes on a tax.
Yes, that's a tax write-off. Oh, come on! What was he even doing?
Oh, good defense, though.
Yeah, good defense, helmet.
That's hands, feet.
Way to go, face mask.
Tyler, you better make something happen here, man.
Uh-oh. Justin Jefferson.
It's tough.
Uh-oh. Justin Jefferson. Wasn't there?
No!
Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh, not the Sally.
Oh, damn. Hassan Reddick, yeah, he good, man.
He's good. I thought he was going to be much better.
Man.
He'll be fine.
Where he came out of Temple, right?
Yeah, where's he from?
Who
I
came
don't
out of
know
Temple
off the
that
top of my
draft?
head.
I thought it was Temple. Because he was getting mocked to the Steelers. So I know I keep talking about the Steelers, but
Yeah, well.
he was getting mocked
Yeah.
to the Steelers, and I remember being very excited.
Let me look that up.
But
You know, I keep talking about the Steelers, you know.
I mean, they may have lost to the Patriots, but they didn't blow a lead to the Jets.
Yeah, well.
After that
Yeah, my
horrendous
team did.
performance you put on, you have no
My
room
team
to
did
do
also-
it.
What about-
No!
Oh, no! No!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
oh.
Goodness.
All right. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Why did you get tripped on? Like, when you-
Hassan Reddick out of Temple. That was right.
He is out of Temple. Okay.
Okay, look at that NFL knowledge. Uh-oh.
Good play action.
Yeah, but the guys are all supposed to come the other way. I don't know why they. Like, I guess I picked the wrong play. I don't know.
You're going for it on 4th and 1?
Yeah,
Up
why not?
14?
Why not?
It works out.
Why not?
It's Madden.
Damn. That's
That's
tough.
disrespect.
That's
Is what
tough.
that is, Turek.
Hey. It's all right.
See, what we need to do now is get the bench press competition going.
You know, well, I mean,
And that's where you can show Nate up.
That'll work
you
a little
know.
better in Tyler's favor. He'll make
if
up
we had
for
one
it
of those
there.
in studio, I'd be getting clowned every day.
Who does it on the side? Is that Columbian or is that Calvert? That their student section has the bench press going on the sideline.
Really?
That needs to be a thing at every high school game.
It's so good,
That's
and they
awesome.
like
Do
people
they
from the
bench for
student.
the points they score?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I don't know if it's
Okay.
that, but like sometimes cheerleaders will do it, but like they get kids out of the student section. I think it's
Okay.
what was the game that the first game that Dom and I were like shadowing for before was that?
So it's either the Calvert game,
It was the second one. That,
Columbian versus Fremont.
Okay, Columbian. So it's Columbian then that has the. Yeah, they had like a bench press on the sideline. It had just random kids doing bench press for points or whatever.
Here we go.
JJ.
Free timeout here. Oh.
Fletcher
Mr.
Cox
Cox.
again
guy-
looks like a slob.
That
I
guy
was gonna say he's got like this fat, flat tire going on right around
Well,
his
funny enough,
midsection,
he
like-
actually does kind of look like that now. He's a little older, but like that dude is still as dominant as ever.
Oh yeah, for
Like,
sure.
It's crazy how good a football player that guy still is.
Pick.
Oh! Here you go.
Brian O'Neill.
TJ Edwards. I don't know who that is.
Titans with the ball, 41-7 over the.
I think I got
Or,
you
sorry.
beat on the picks now.
There we go.
I don't know, man.
It's getting
We had to win
close.
something. Who can throw the most picks?
Gotta win some. Well, final score of this in real life. Well, not final, I guess, during the third quarter, but 24-7 Eagles.
All right.
So we might very well be going for final score prediction here.
Oh, I thought that for a split second, I'm like, oh.
His last two have looked like that.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta check the surface. What's it saying, Kurt?
What's it
Quit
saying?
throwing picks.
Spike it like Brady.
Quit throwing to the green guys.
Just in like 30 font. Stop throwing it to the green guys. How did that happen? I thought that dude was about to run by him. Is that Hassan Reddick?
This just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, that dude is good, man.
Next gen stats.
What is the next gen stat?
Here's what it is. It's a replay with a green circle around him. Time to sack, 3 seconds, 3.2.
Pick.
Oh, nice jump on the ball. Who's that? Slay?
Big
Yeah.
play Slay.
Big play Slay.
My boy.
Had to be sad to see him go in Detroit, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We got to ask you about your Lions. How you feeling after yesterday, man? That's a
good.
big time win.
So good.
Organizational
It's
win,
so
you
good.
know?
Yeah.
Ooh. The whack.
Big run through. Big run through.
First time in like 2 years or whatever that they were favored going into a game.
Yeah.
Seeing Dan Campbell, I know Hard Knocks is a big production, whatever, but he is just so electric with like his interviews, and
Yeah.
he seems like he's doing it the right way. Brett Holmes, the
Yeah.
GM, they just seem like they're doing it the right way, and that's
Ooh.
something that Detroit has not had in a very long time.
Yeah, I would say
Ever,
I
for some
definitely agree
teams.
with you on that. I mean, obviously, I'm not a Detroit fan, but he brings a different sense of urgency with authenticity too. It's not, like you said, the Hard Knocks stuff. I know it seems fluffed up sometimes with other years, but that just seemed pretty consistent with everything he'd already been saying the year before.
Yeah.
I love his staff too, like all those guys being
All ex-players,
former guys, and
yeah.
not just former guys, but like former guys that got into coaching because that's what they wanted to be when they were done playing.
It's great. I want to see if it works, man, because this hasn't worked any other place. It's going to be great if it works.
Well, I think that's the biggest difference with the guys he's got. Like, these guys have turned this into their second career, and they genuinely want to be coaches. They're not just guys that are trying to figure out what they want to do next with their life and in a transition phase or just maybe trying it. Like, these are guys that have been proven coaches.
Yeah.
Deuce Staley does an awesome job. Their linebackers coach, his name is slipping my mind right now. He does an awesome job. Hank Fraley on the O-line does an awesome job. I mean, and then they got Antoine Randall as their receivers coach. That's just so cool to me. Like,
And why is it
Aaron Glenn, like, I mean, he was an interception machine for the Jets in the 90s, man. Like,
Deuce Staley's a dog, too.
Yeah.
Like, he is a dog. Hard Knocks proved it.
their staff is really cool, man. Like,
Why is it that
What?
every offensive line
I
coach
hit the wrong
is
button.
the exact same person? You ever notice that? Like seeing that on Hard Knocks?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Even at like Heidelberg, like that is Jason Lewis. It even kind of sounds like him too. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, it's funny you brought that up because there's that picture of John Daly, and I forget who the other golfer was, but his back is to the camera. And the meme for it is always quarterback coach and D-line coach. And first game of the season, and I look over at Coach Smith, and he's got his polo tucked in. And
Oh, you could have blocked that.
his hair looks great. His beard looks great. And I look in the mirror, and I got this freaking thing going on. My braids and the handlebars. I'm like, every week, man, we get closer and closer to that picture.
Speaking of golf, so they every year Heidelberg does like a back to the Berg golf outing thing.
Yep.
I did a video for it, not last year, but the year before.
Okay.
I have a picture of Jason Lewis just absolutely I mean, it was as far left as you can hit a golf ball. It's just
Yeah,
I still have that clip saved somewhere.
That sounds like typical Lewis on a bad day.
Dude.
He's actually a pretty good golfer. Like I've been told from the guys, he can actually go. Oh, Tyler.
Oh, get it!
Get it back.
Oh,
Nobody wanted it.
Nice. Good recovery.
way to
finish
end
the
it
game.
on a good note. 7:42 final score. Let's see if that happens in real life. If this is the final score,
I
Nate,
just
you owe
wanna
me
see how
Madison
many
Street.
picks.
How many?
9.
Ooh.
Not the worst.
You won
Not the worst.
You won that battle.
Oh. Well, that was fun.
That was
That was a lot of fun,
But
actually.
it was fun.
Hey, let's round up some more guys. Let's do this again next week. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds like
that
fun?
sounds great to me. Yeah, this was a great time. We
I appreciate it.
guys.
I appreciate you guys coming on with me. This has been a great episode of the Pulse Podcast here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Once again, a huge shout out and a thank you to Charlie Avila, Tyler Turek, and my co-hosts, Zack Dillon and Greg Kinn. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. Make sure you share the video. That's going to do it. Thanks again, guys.